Hey up, hello and a very warm welcome back to Grim Sim Labs and welcome back to Storage Hunter. Our shirt is looking clean and tidy after just waking up from the middle of a sewage pipe. Hope you're all having a great day, a great week, a great month, a great year. Man, a great year. Last year was an incredible year for me, and in today's episode, I want to focus a little bit on last year and the news stories that surrounded last year. Happy New Year to you all. Is this the first one I've seen you all since New Year? I think it might be. How did I celebrate? I had me and my family was all around. My mate Amy came over with a daughter as well, and we had a nice time just relaxing. And then we went out at midnight onto the we went out. The eldest decided to stay at home and eat 12 grapes under a table because apparently that's a thing these days, which never used to be. I don't get it. I don't get where it's come from, but there we go. So she did that, and we went to the marina, and we brought in the new year that way. We all counted down, and I mean it was a fake countdown as it always is because you never really know what time it was. But you know, hey, the fireworks were going off all around us. It was absolutely beautiful. So had a fantastic time with my family. My family are travelling back up to London as we speak right now. Heading back home for the week. So there we go. End game 71. That'll do. It's only 6 things. So yeah, I just wanted to. Normally I do this in a post New Year, a pre-New Year one, but I thought we'd do it post this year. Well, I didn't think we'd do it post. It's ready now. I've got up a load of news stories from last year, and want to read about and talk about them. Talk about my feelings and views on stuff. You know, hey, there'll be a lot. The last time I did this, everyone got really uptight and were like, I don't watch you for politics. I want you to be entertained. Well, cool. But sometimes that's also what happens as well, because it gives me something a little bit different to talk about. So there will be mentions of politics, I'm sure, today, and it may not be your views. That's cool. It may just be my views, and I'm pretty down the line with most things, but I think there are some political things to talk about if you are reviewing 2025. So, hey, it's happening. So sit in, strap your seatbelts as we have a look at this first auction and see what we get. Nothing major, just a boiler, a cardboard tombstone. I don't even like them. No, nothing in there. Okay, cool. Nothing that I can see. Anyway, let's see what he goes for. Sweet. So let's talk about the start of the year. Obviously, the wildfires in Los Angeles. A huge thing that happened. And great to see the world coming together to raise funds. I can't even believe that was this year, to be honest with you, 2025. There was huge wildfires in LA, and we're really struggling to sort of control it. And some of the stories that came out of it, of people's heroism and support and looking out for each other and the neighbours and stuff like that, that's the type of stuff, man, that makes you feel great. And then there was the excellent watching. Oh, hello. Have you seen a laundry basket before? That's such a bland object. I love it. We should see that more. There was that excellent concert that did in aid of the to raise money for it, and surprisingly, Nirvana showed up and did numerous songs with multiple artists, and that was incredible to watch, raising a lot of money. But actually, the entire concert was great, with Joni Mitchell making an appearance, as well as Stevie Nicks, and all just raising money for the people who were struggling at the time with the wildfires, who had lost a lot of stuff, man. I mean, any sort of fire or anything like that, it's devastating because it completely rocks people's worlds. I remember when the floods happened in 2017 in Hull, and I was lifting up like people into the venue because we was an emergency evacuation centre. United States history. We was an evacuation centre, so we was like, you know, lifting people with no legs into the building to make sure they could get in all right. Do you know what I mean? It was a crazy time, and I'm sure there was definitely vibes of that in LA, but it was great to see people come together right now and support each other, which was wicked. Also, the major thing that happened in January was Donald Trump was inaugurated as the I nearly said Prime Minister, as the President of the USA for the second time. A very divisive character, but ultimately, I think he got in because I think a lot of the world has, a lot of America and the UK as well, I think we're having a lot of issues, not necessarily with immigration, but with illegal immigration right now. I think that there's a huge, like, the problem is it ends up getting really racist really quick, and it's really annoying. Right, because it's not. The UK Hull was founded on the Danes coming over and stuff like that many years ago. You know, that's part of who we are. You know, that's part of our culture. I think the illegal immigration thing has come in because the government doesn't really know how to react to stuff as well as it should. And since Brexit, certainly, where they're not paying France anymore to sort of close their borders and patrol and send people back, etc., etc., we are struggling to deal with illegal immigration, and that's become a problem, and it's become very political, man. And I think it's the same thing with America. I don't know for definite. But that seems to be, you know, what a lot of people like about Trump, because he's quite forthright on that. You know, he might build a wall, but even if it is a metaphorical wall potentially, I think that there's a lot of people with them issues, and ultimately, I think a lot of the solutions that we're given are people are really naive about, man. People think that, just send them back, and it's just not that easy, man. It's just not that easy. So it becomes this real sort of balancing act that I just think is so difficult. And at the minute, people are looking for an extreme resolution, an easy resolution, and ultimately there isn't any easy resolution. Without immigration, we wouldn't have the incredible NHS that we have and stuff like that, and students and stuff like that come across. And you know, immigration is part of the world. Welcome to Grim Sim Labs, where I'm going to upset everyone again this episode. But you know what? Hey, my views, it's all good. It might not be your views. That's cool. Please do leave a comment. Just keep it cool in chat. Just keep it cool. That's all I ask. Here we go. Fishing Jack 26. Pachoo. A lot of nettage in there. I put Jaws on last night. Show me the way to go home. God, I love that film. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. Yeah, it was so good. It's Machete. Get that in there, sweet. So yeah, let's carry on with some news, shall we? What other news have we got? Yeah, I don't want to focus on any of this sort of really sort of negative stuff that's coming out of various areas in the Middle East and stuff like that at the minute, because it's just chaos, man. It's just chaos, and it's not nice, and I hope that they all get a break, because I think they all need a break. You know, ultimately it's politicians that fight the wars, isn't it? And well, it's not the ones that fight the wars, that's the ones that send us to war. And it's the rest of the people that suffer. So, yeah, there we go. And auctions, let's have a look while we're doing this. I love it. Sweet, let's head to the junkyard, shall we? Let's do some of these level 5 auctions. Why the hell not? Why the hell not? Sweet! Cool. There's been some big movies out this year. In February, Beyonce won 3 Grammys, including her first ever Album of the Year award. I didn't even know she'd done an album, but apparently that's a big thing. The Philadelphia Eagles, they won the Super Bowls against the Kansas City Chiefs. We've got any Philly Eagles fans in here? I like the Dallas Cowboys. The only reason why is because I find the cheerleaders very attractive. Which is as good an excuse as any, really, I think. Is it not? Maybe not. At the Academy Awards in March, Anora wins 5 Oscars, including Best Picture. And to be honest, I've never seen Anora. I hadn't even heard of it. Zoe Slinder's in it, and Kieran Culkin is in it as well. So, yeah. Firefly's Aerospace Blue Ghost makes a successful soft landing on the moon. Wasn't it this year as well that Katy Perry went up into an outer space flight and came down and said some really weird quote that everyone got up in arms about? That was fun. For the first confirmed time, a colossal squid was captured on camera in its natural habitat in March the 9th. Researchers of Schmidt Ocean Institute make the recording of an 11.8-inch juvenile squid at a depth of 2,000 meters. 2,000 feet, which is about 600 meters. That's incredible, isn't it? That's incredible. Yeah, I haven't seen that picture. I'd love to see it. Mate, I like reading about these stories. I like reflecting on the year that's been my year, how it's affected me, etc., etc. The squid never affected me, but it's pretty damn cool. It could affect me if I headed to it. Oh, hello. Have we got that? Have we got that arcade game? I don't think we have we? Okay, there we go. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Sweet. Here we go. Bid. In late March, 7.7 earthquake strikes Myanmar in Burma, causing more than 3,600 deaths. That's awful, devastating. Then in April, Pope Francis died. Yeah. In April, Pope Francis died, and then they brought in the new Pope, didn't they, later on? Sweet, the US Food and Drug Administration approves the first in-home cervical cancer test. In February, there was also a lass who had a full... I remember reading this in the news. There was a lass who had a full hand transplant. Do you know, like, someone had done their body and she had lost a hand? I think it was due to some illness or something like that. And they managed to do a full human hand transplant, which is incredible, isn't it? Isn't it amazing? I do think that with like 3D printing and stuff like that, and the way that printing is going, man, we are entering a good age for medical discoveries. You know, if we can print out a new set of whatever it is, teeth, lungs, heart. You know, we can potentially cure any disease. That could be a cure. Instead of a cure, it could be a full transplant. But we just need to figure out how to 3D print things on a molecular level. Once we do that, man, we are in good stead. There's already in the past few years, there's been like ears that have been 3D printed using a special type of like, what's it called? It's like this material that ends up encouraging the skin to form around it, basically. How incredible is that, man? Isn't medical science phenomenal? Sweet. Let's get this toilet in. Boom. There we go. Lovely stuff. Super Smash Bros. I don't know if we've got it, so we need to check. We need to check if we've got that. Sweet. Let's close it up. Yeah, that's fine. We have got another level 5 here. Do we think we'll get it all in? Sure, why not? Screw it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Right, cool. Let's head around there. Cool. Incredible that we're able to find all the cures for these diseases, and like I say, I think there's more coming around the corner. I hope they can sort out teeth soon. I've always thought like just 3D printing will really sort of impact dental hygiene and stuff like that, and ensure that people can have you know, whether it's caps, etc., etc. I'm sure 3D printing is going to seriously impact that world soon. So, do let me know if you're a dentist and you're watching and you're considering 3D printing me out a set of dentures. I'd love that. Way up, we got another thing there. That's cool. I mean, it's unique. It's fine. Let's tech it, baby. Let's tech it. In June the 20th, a huge thing happened, and it was on Netflix. It was K-pop Demon Hunters came out, and it was a huge success. The song Golden. I've been like analysing it because I don't get it. I don't get it because it sounds awful to me. But I want to understand it because like I've got a show on with K-pop Demon Hunters and all that sort of K-pop songs and stuff like that on at the venue I work at, and I'm trying to understand like, is this just a fad? Is it going to be around? How long do I book that show in for? Right? Is it going to be here next year? I don't know. Some fads are, some fads aren't. I feel that this one probably will be here, and the reason for that is because I think that sort of Korean culture hasn't had the anchor that it's been searching for, and I think that K-pop Demon Hunters might just be that anchor for now. So I think it's going to be popular for quite some time to come. So don't expect Golden to be going anywhere. There's a lot of people who say it's just a fad. I genuinely think it'll be here for longer than that. And I mean, the song Golden, I listen to it because I try and understand it. Not that I ever will, because it's a bit bizarre, isn't it? It's all auto-tuned to hell as well. I hate it. But at the end of the day, I try to understand it. Cool. What else happened? In June, Ozzy had his last concert. Was it June? No, July. Ozzy had his last concert, Back to the Beginning. What ended up being almost like a human memorial service. I was there. It was amazing. I'm going to hopefully stop talking about Ozzy because I've talked about him so much in these episodes and you're probably all sick of him. But it was a huge loss in my life, man. Like, that felt like a huge loss. In the same way Bowie hit me. I've seen Ozzy lots over the years. When he passed, I was reflecting on all the good times that I'd have with friends, with friends who are no longer in my life, not dead, but no longer in my life type thing. So I had a lot of reflecting at that point, and yeah, it was just a sad loss for us, for the alternative community, I think, and yeah, very sad loss. Sweet, let's get that. Oh, we probably shouldn't have sold machete, but there we go, it's sold now. And there was a present there, but it is what it is. There we go, get rid of that. That's big. Everything else should be pretty small, apart from the water boiler, but we're going to take that in. Sweet, and these things have stayed up. Boom. So, yeah, I watched a lot, and then over the Christmas period with our last... The first things I put on, because I was so excited to watch him, was the BBC documentary and the Paramount Plus documentary. I thought the BBC documentary was a little bit sort of... What's the word? Like pedestrian, really. I mean, it was fine. It was just an hour sort of pedestrian, easy TV, whatever. With the sort of slight different outlook that, you know, that this person who was looking forward to moving to the new home in the UK over the summer and enjoying the summer in the UK actually passed away during that summer. So it's a little bit weird, but the Paramount Plus documentary, man, that was amazing. I loved that documentary. It really it showed footage that I'd never seen before, like Ozzy trying to, because I'd seen him at the Hall of Fame the year before, and there's a great scene where the Jelly Roll, who was covering one of the songs, because he wasn't going to sing live during that, still having a lot of problems, etc. And Jelly Roll wasn't there, so instead of singing, Ozzy was sat on the chair singing, and it was just amazing to see. I've never seen that before, and a lot of the stuff that he was working with his producer with and stuff like that, like it was for an Ozzy fan like me, it was hugely insightful. But at the same time, kind of expectedly so, really. It was produced by Sharon. So I knew that it'd be give us fans some more insight that we don't get from everywhere else, really. There we go, sick. I mean, I love the Osbournes podcasts that they did. Like, I watched every episode, like, religiously. I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I'll ask to be like, oh, what are you doing this Wednesday or Tuesday or whenever it's coming out? I was like, yeah, I'm listening to the Osbournes podcast because I found it great, you know. And then Jack Osbourne later on was on I'm a Celebrity, which is the only reason I've watched an I'm a Celebrity ever. I think when you follow that family so much, you kind of, you know, become attached to them and you want to see them do well, you know. So there we go, rock and roll. Hey, baseball, it's rare. Boom, 196. Boom. Here we go. Just throw it in there. Sweet. And found 3 items, but it's all the ones at the back of there. That's sweet. That's absolutely fine. Sweet, let's go see if we've got that video game thing. That should be good. Sweet. The 14th Dalai Lara. Oh, yeah, no, we don't need that. Oh, July the 16th. July the 16th. That was a day, wasn't it? That was the day that a Kiss Cam was released at a Coldplay concert. And we all laughed, and it ruined people's lives. But we all laughed. At the sort of almost comical as someone high up within a company, I think a CEO of a company, is seen with a secretary, and they're seen having a cuddle, sharing a moment that they probably shouldn't have been having. They probably shouldn't have been having, and reacted in kind of the funniest way ever, really, with this sort of shock and then this kind of trying to hide and awkwardness, etc. And yeah, I do feel bad for her, actually. She's had a real tough time of it. Like, it's interesting. It's one of them things that'll, you know, it'll come out every so often about how social media impacts real people, you know, from these sort of situations that we sort of laugh about. We've got it. We've already got it. Okay, cool. Let's head back in there. But yeah, we all laughed at it. I laughed at it. Yeah, not gonna deny it. Not gonna deny it. Right, okay, that's not gonna work. Can we just go into our garage and take it out like that? Maybe that'll be easier. Boom and boom and boom. Nice. Love a good boom. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. Let's spend the night together from now and here forever. Boom, 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 boom. Nearly saw the Venga Boys this year. They were playing at Download last year. And we'd gone to... I obviously, Grim wasn't interested. It was Grim's missus that was interested. And I was like, oh, do we have to? And then we'd gone really late. And I was like, guys, you need to get your ass in gear. Because if you don't, we'll miss them. Because it's going to be rammed. And it was absolutely rammed. And our lass was like, oh, I'll show you how to do it. It was the boys' first time there. I had to hold her back. I was like, Becky, calm yourself, right? This is your boys' first concert. And you are about to push into this tent, which I don't even feel safe entering. Because I feel like the whole thing's going to collapse. So, shall we not? Shall we not? Shall we just miss out on the Venga Boys? Is that okay? Next time, let's get our backsides in gear a little bit quicker, shall we? Oh, here we go. They're all done. They're all done. We've got a junkyard at 7. We're not going to hit it. Damn it. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's go sort out some of this stuff then. We've got the military stuff, and then we can send a bit to the storage locker to go and sell as well. What else happened? We had the... NASA happened. Charlie Kirk passed. Charlie Kirk passed. What's his name? Who did Robert Rayford? Who did thingy? President's reaction, man, completely different. And it's the world almost feels like every news story is about bloody Trump at the minute. And like I say, I can see why he was. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with a lot of what he says. I don't agree with a lot of what Charlie Kirk says. I probably don't agree with a lot of what Robert, big director of Spinal Tap, I keep forgetting his name, said. Politically, we can all have different opinions. That's okay. That's okay. It's cool. I don't like the way the president reacted completely different to them sort of passing, you know, and both were murders, ultimately, and both are devastating in their own way. And I just think it's just sad. It's just really sad that happened, you know. So yeah, and I just don't think it was reacted to in the right way. I find Trump entertaining at times. I genuinely do. I always enjoyed the U.S. Apprentice. I wouldn't have put him in a position of power, but it's not me, is it? Do you know what I mean? It's who voted him in, and that's fair enough. The country wanted something that he was promising them. But yeah, just the whole sort of personal attacks and stuff, I'm not here for. Do you know what I mean? I'm just not here for that whatsoever. Let's go. Let's see what we've got around here. Nice. I'm still looking out for these things. I know there's been a couple of links. We are going to find them, don't worry. Can we take that moped? Have we tried to take that moped yet? We must be able to take that moped, mustn't we? The lawnmower there as well. We'll have that. We'll have that. There we go. Boom. Ah, damn it. I think we've probably tried it, haven't we? Just check the garden while we're here. No, nothing there. Okay. Okay. No problem. There we go. Whee! A jump. A jump. A hop, a skip, and a jump. Let's go. Sweet, let's head into here. Bicycle there. Can we take that? Oh, I'm going to check everything out again, aren't I? There's always stuff going on in this garden as well, though. It feels busy. Here we go. Anything in the sandpit? Let's dig it up. No, we can't dig it up. Okay. Okay, that's a negative. That's a negative. That's a nice garden. That's my garden. Stay out of my lawn. Sweet rock and roll. There we go. Let's go to sleep here, and then we'll carry on another day, shall we? Why not? Why not? While I'm upsetting everyone with my views, might as well do another day. There we go, Bosch, and let's head home for now. Sweet, we've got the potato and stuff like that. Oh, I like the video, guys. We'll do another day, it's fine. It's fine. In August 26th, Taylor Swift and NFL star Travis Kelce announced their engagement on Instagram. Good for them. Taylor Swift also released an album. I listened to it. Didn't do much for me, but it's hey, it don't matter, does it? She's doing well with it. She's doing well with it. I don't know if people enjoy it as much as her last stuff. It's quite funny because it's like different eras. So I always look at it and I'm like, oh, so this is the slutty era. Fabulous. What's next? The divorce era. You know. Probably not. Probably not, Grim. But it would be fun. Well, it wouldn't be fun. I'm not on about her in real life. I'm just on about like I just find the era thing quite a fun gimmick. And yeah, good on her, man. I mean, she's doing incredible shows and stuff like that. So hope she has happiness with that dude. She feels like one of the biggest stars in the world right now. So I hope she's happy. I hope she's happy. Sweet. There was also that bloody. That was this year, wasn't it? That ship that went under the bridge, and it was like a celebration of a culture. I'm not sure what culture it was, but it like hit the top of the bridge, and the part of this celebration there was all like dancing on the rafters and stuff like this, and it like devastatingly crumpled up, and like yeah, the people that were on it didn't make it. It was devastating. But then at the same time, the interesting thing was the sort of social commentary on it, because like, you know, people were sort of taking out the cameras and then filming it, and then filming themselves looking at it, and then laughing. Oh my god, how can we see? And it's like, mate, do you realise like people were like dying from that at that point? Do you know what I mean? Really interesting sort of social commentary on that as well. That I always find fascinating, stuff like that. So yeah, that was a news story. Oh, constellation poster. What constellation? Virgo. I think we've got Virgo. Oh, why is it coming back to me all of a sudden? A Christmas present. Get it in there. Get it in here. Board game. 46. Noise. Pew. Sweet. A knick-knack. Swamp turtle. Are we repeating the same thing every day? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Welcome to Storage Hunter Simulator, where we do the exact same thing every day and have a good time doing it if we can. Sweet Bosch. I'm sorry this episode's a bit later tonight. I'm actually filming this at 8:30 on the day it come out, so trying to get it all done for you. Make sure you've got some content to watch. Oh, and I'm burping again. Let's go. Hiccuping and just trying to stop hiccuping. All right, let's head to Booba Lake. We'll head around that way again. Should we stop off at the military person? I think we have got something military in here, haven't we, that we can drop off. Jimmy Kimmel. That's the other thing with Trump. Sorry, guys. Trump was the biggest news story that was seen across the year because of various things of Trump, and then fair enough. I mean, he's sort of got the high seat of one of the most powerful nations in the world, hasn't he? So we all talk about it, which is kind of understandable. And I'm sure there's been a lot of good that he's done as well. I'm sure. I don't know what, but I'm sure there is. I don't agree with a lot of what he says, but you know, mate, I just like, you know, I read what I read. I've got my own opinions as well. I don't need to force like political opinions on anyone. Do you know what I mean? Here we go. After a brief, so Jimmy Kimmel got like suspended because he mocked Trump. I think it was. Hang on, is this right? Am I saying the right thing here? He mocked Trump, and so I'm sure one of you said that the thing was around here. The ruins is around here somewhere. Oh, someone also pointed out, I will get to your comments in the later videos, Real Civil Engineer went and did a video where he literally just went in one tank of gas, went and got every single one of these. Thanks for the clue, guys. It was Jim Paul Art who said I think it's near this area. Ooh, hello. Oh, can we take some of these, please? Oh, come on, force them out the ground. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, this is cool. This is real cool. Oh man, I really wish we could, like, if there was some random ones that we could actually get. It doesn't look like there is, though, does it? But that is so cool. Yes, loving that, loving that. But what we do have right here is, what's it called? The Berserker Sword.
At least it is true that man
Stick it in the
has no
ground.
control
Stick it in the ground. It
even
doesn't stick in the
over his
ground.
own will.
I missed the voiceover. I hope you guys heard that. Sorry, I want my volume quite low today. There we go. The Berserker Sword from Final Fantasy, I believe. Is it? Well, hey, let's go. Sweet. Rock and roll. Let's go. We got another epic. We've got what have we got? We got like 2 more to find, something like that. 2 more to find. Get in, baby. Get in. Including this one, which Gorgeosaurus left a load of... hang on, what am I doing? Let me show you. Gorgeosaurus left me a load of photos, actually. He gave me clues with just photos of the area, roughly, and that hand was definitely one of them, so don't know what that is, but it's going to be exciting to find them all. Maybe it's a Thanos gauntlet. Maybe it's a Thanos gauntlet. Who knows? We'll find out. And we need to start saving some money. We need to buy a nice little country home. Country home, take me home. To the place where I belong, West Virginia. Here we go. Let's do this auction, shall we? Mountain High Road. What was I was moaning about Trump about something else, and I forgot what I was moaning about. I hope. What we got in here? Ooh, boxes moving. Maybe there's something alive in there. It's alive! It's alive! Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel. So he got suspended. He's doing the same with the BBC, like trying to ban them for defamation. I'm like, dude, at the same time, you're talking so much like crap about everyone at the same time. Like, it's just weird, man. You just say these things, but it's not okay for a broadcaster to do it. And really, it's not okay for a broadcaster that's supposed to be neutral to do that, to be perfectly honest. But, there we go. Just a bit of madness, eh? Just a bit of madness. Oh, of course I just closed that tab, because I'm an idiot. Way, we won 768. Let's get rid of some of this trash. There's a lot of stuff in here. There we go. That makes it all way up there. Halloween decor, sweet. We can probably get rid of that. We've got a few of them now. Cool. We don't need all the army on the thing. There we go. Sweet. Nice. We need to start thinking about making some money. And that's cool. But I'm glad we've got our houses all built up as well. It's very cool. Here we go. Bedtime. Pacho. Good night, Mr. Tom. I nearly put an Anne Frank film on last night for the kids, so I was like, yeah, they can watch this. They don't have the attention span for films, though. It's all bloody TikTok, do you know what I mean? It's all bloody throwaway. Mind you, they've all avoided Stranger Things. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm sure someone dies and it'll probably be spoiled for me before I see it, but whatever. Whatever. I did watch a loaded series over Christmas, though. I watched... I watched the first half of season 5, all the rest of season 5, apart from the last episode I've seen. So we got caught up on that in a day or two. Wednesday, the second part of the season, of season 2. That was alright. That was alright. I do have problems with that show, man. I do have problems with that show. I love the Wednesday characters, and I'm just like, can you just let the thing bloody breathe? What else was there that we watched? Welcome to Derry. I really enjoyed that. That was really good. Oh man, it was such a good title sequence as well. A smile is not worth a day. Da 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 da. So I'll be happy with a ribbon in my hair, or something like that. Hey, cat cage. Let's go. Took the cat to vet once. I was in a cat cage. A bit better than this. Well, I said better. It was. You know, it wasn't that good because that probably would have been better. Taking her to vets and she ended up wetting inside it. It was on my lap as well. God damn it. God damn it. Cat piss all over my trousers. Not cool. Not cool. Okay, cool. Let's go. Let's stick these in and go here. Sweet. Ba-dum-bum. Ba-dum-bum. Nice. So yeah, what other series have we watched something else as well? Oh, we watched the Squid Games, a challenge. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that a lot, actually. That was even better than the first series. That was really well done. I was like, very good, very good. I love rubbish TV like that. That's just my favourite. It's just my favourite. Sweet, let's get this back in here. I was like really excited to watch each part, and I thought they did a really good job of emotionally telling the stories with the contestants, which is always good. Sweet. Any other news stories that we're gonna talk about? Not that you asked, but there we go. K-pop Demon Hunters, we've done that. Let's talk about... Mate, there was a protest in the UK over Christmas, and it was about trans rights, and I'm all about trans. I love trans people. I think they're fabulous. As someone who used to wear a dress himself, like, I'm cool with it. But they were protesting with their tops off, which I was like, oh, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I'm not sure. I appreciate naked people in the streets. Well, I do appreciate naked people, but I don't know how I feel about my boy looking at that. Not looking at them, in tits in general, and that sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? I was like, I don't know if this is the right way to go about it. I like this statement, but I was unsure how I felt about it, which is probably an interesting thing. So yeah, I've got loads of trans friends, man. Not loads, just I've got friends. I've got friends, baby. Good. Let's go. Is this automatically listed, by the way? Yes, it is. And he's got 7k. Get in! Nice. Sweet. Boo! Let's do a dance around here. Excellent stuff. Let's crack on, shall we? Let's crack on. Oh, hey up. No. You take the big items, mate. You take the big items. Including that bloody mattress as well. That's gone. That's gone. That can go. Sweet. So, gotta watch the Ed Gein film series as well. I'm looking forward to watching that. Should be good. And yeah, all has been good in the world. Have you watched out good over Christmas? Did you watch any good Christmas films? I didn't watch any films, did I? Oh no, I did. I watched yesterday with the kids. I watched Forrest Gump again. Man, the attention span is awful. But I put Forrest Gump on, and they were half watching. And then I said to her, like, oh, what do you think about that? Oh, it's Jenny. She's dying. And I was like, who's Jenny? I was like, oh, come on. Sorry, not Jenny. Jenny. Yeah, man. Such a good film. Such a good film. Yeah, love that. Sweet. Let's go to First Haven. There's so much that... Because I haven't seen it in many years. So many adult references as well as you watching it, which are always quite interesting. Yeah. Where it's like, oh, that's what that was about. Oh, that's what that was about. Because it's kind of told from a sort of innocent perspective. I don't think it dwells sometimes on some of the horrific stuff that's happening, like with Jenny or what have you, who's kind of the counterpoint character. Very interesting, very good film. I love you, Jenny. Oh, very good. Sweet. Sean Combs. Who's Sean Combs? He was sentenced to 50 months in prison. He's a musician. Drug-fueled sex parties. What? Yeah, they released the files, didn't they? The Epstein files. There we go. And had over 100 pages redacted. What the hell, man? What the hell? Like, yeah, man, keep people innocent. Sorry, keep the victims' identities as innocent as they choose to be as well. Like, I don't think you have to. I don't think it's you have to make them. I think when something like that's released, you should have the decency to talk to the people who it affects and say, do you want to be redacted from this or not? I think that some might have said, no, that's fine. Turns out those pages, over 100 pages of just blacked out redacted, which is just messy, man. It's all so messy. And I wonder what's going to happen in 2026. Hopefully, some positive stories. There we go, got a microwave. Boom. We haven't had one of them before, apparently. Microwave. Goodness, let's open this up and throw these bits in here, shall we? Sweet. Pair of sunglasses, a chest, nice. Cannonball. There we go. Boom. So yeah, you know, you might not want to hear about this in my let's plays and stuff like that, but you know, don't do it all the time. I just think it's important to be real, and I think it lets you guys know me a little bit more, and yeah. Booba Lake. Good and bad, you know, good and bad. That's okay. You know, I wouldn't expect all of your views to line up to mine anyway. Simple. You know, yeah. We're all different. We've all got different views. We can all be chill about it as well. You know, we don't have to sort of attack people for it and stuff like that. Just be chill people, getting on with the world, and enjoying Storage Hunting together in Appletown. There we go. Any more news stories to read? Anyone else I can upset? WWE went to Netflix. No, I've said about the Epstein files. Oh, porn. Yes, porn. You heard right. Introduced the UK introduced a face scan thing to be able to watch adult content on the internet, which I do think is a good. Good. Do I think it's good? I think it's got its uses.
Okay.
I think it's got its uses. I think it's way too accessible for young people to access adult content, and I don't think that's cool. And even like these videos, like I keep it pretty sane. I'm not effing and blinding all the time. The kids watch some awful stuff where it's just like F this, F that all the bloody time, and I just don't think life needs to be that, you know. I don't make this content for kids, you know, and I think that any kid that's watching this should be watching this with approval, you know. But yeah, what do I know, eh? What do I know? Yeah, it's scary because so that's a good part of it. The bad part of it is oh, hello, safe. Oh, what's going to be in here? Nothing. Sweet. The bad part of it is every time I every time I go to have a good time, I'm confronted with an image of my face that has to be scanned in before to allow me to access the materials that I'm. I'm like, come on, man. Do we really need to go through this? I mean, but yes, I understand we are. It still doesn't stop me being annoyed with it each time. I'm all ready to rock, and then here I am looking docile with my cross eyes and getting my face scanned to then say that my adult features are of the age of 46-year-old. That's what it recognises. That's what I got told, and I was like, well, great. Now I'm also offended. Which is, I mean, it's just put me off. It's just put me off, and I don't want to use my imagination because I don't know if you've noticed this, guys, but my mind goes everywhere. I have no control. So I find it grounds me. I find it grounds me. Right, let's get these over to Fishhaven and shut up, so I don't get myself into more trouble, shall we? Yeah, sweet. I hope you all had a cracking Christmas and a New Year. And then the channel, man, like, let's bring it back to the channel a little bit. 2025 was an incredible year for this. I didn't hit my target. I'm not gonna. I had a target at the end of the year in terms of subscribers, because I feel like that's the number. When someone hits subscribe, it means that they're going, you know, like, I'm committed to watching you and having you show up on my feed when you release new content. So like, you, although subscribers mean nothing in terms of sort of watch time and engagement, and actually watch times in theory a lot better. The watch time has been phenomenal this year. Like, you guys are watching everything. I know I've pumped out a lot of content as well, but you guys are watching so much of it, and I'm so blessed for that. Like, it means the absolute world. Hang on, I've just literally just drove past the pawn shop. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We can get rid of it later. Should we do some blind auctions? Screw it. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. You guys have, like, yeah, you just support me. You watch this, but then you go and watch something else, and I think for a lot of you, and you've sort of told me, and I'm sort of trying to understand it more, I guess, is because I am the that real person. You know, I am just me talking about my life or the life going on around us and my views on it in a real sort of way. You know, so there's a lot of you that told me that when you watch your videos, it's just like hanging out with your mates. You know, and that means a lot. That's really cool. I hope we can carry on hanging out together. I aim to have 2,000 at the start of last year. I'm not off by a lot. And actually, things are really picking up with this series and with. But it's not just this series. It's not just where we are now. It's the fact that people can see that here's a guy who's been dedicated to playing Storage Hunter and dedicated to sort of finishing this game, playing it properly, you know. And there's a lot of awesome YouTubers doing content on this at the minute. And it'll go once it's sort of the fad's gone, and actually that'll give me a secondary boost as well, which I'm all fine with, you know, because I plan on bringing this game to you, you know. And if it feels like it's becoming too much, we can just back off it a bit, you know. I think what we might do, because $1 million for that house is ridiculous. It is too much. I am well aware of that. What we'll probably do is we'll wait until updates come out, and so we'll do maybe 1 or 2 episodes a week later on, once we've sort of got into a better position, maybe once we've reached 50 in Zwiebel and the other place, and then we'll just cool off the episodes a bit. We've got loads of other games to play that we've really sort of the last half of last year was great. When I started last year, not so great. I mean, Medieval Blacksmith Simulator, whatever it was called, that is one of the most watched videos on the channel in terms of watch time. Like, it's got a load of watches. But actually, I was sort of committed to it, and it wasn't the easiest thing to create content on, if I'm honest with you. It's not as easy as this. So it ended up almost becoming a bit of a strain on my time as opposed to anything else. I'm playing a lot more games that I'm enjoying now. I'm finding out how to navigate that with you guys. You know, there is an element of what do you want to see me play, but then there's also got to be an element of what the hell do I want to play, you know. And I'm trying to figure all that out, and in time, man, in time we will get there. We've got a load of collector's items from that military, man. That is pretty sick. Like, a lot of items there. Did we make money? Let's have a gander. Yeah, we did as well. Get in. Nice. Let's head to this one then. Get this one done. Sweet. So yeah, really sort of finding the balance with that. In fact, I'm finishing off this recording. This is going to have to come out at 10 o'clock. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's 50 minutes. What have I done? This is going to have to... what am I saying? As soon as I finish this recording, like, I'm recording other videos, starting new series that I'm really looking forward to playing. And House Flipper's doing really well as well, which is so good, because Deconstruction Simulator was super popular. It was really enjoyable in terms of the way that I was filming the content with the viewers' comments and stuff like that, because it was even less thought than this in many senses. So really enjoyed filming that series, and found a style that I wanted to incorporate into something else, and we're trying that now with House Flipper, which again has seen one of the strongest starts I've ever seen to a series, which is amazing because it's an old game as well. So, man, I'm blessed. I'm blessed to have you guys like support me. You guys stick around. You hang out. You watch every video. I am so grateful for it. I'm so grateful for it. And if you're not subscribed, do us a solid. Hit the subscribe button, because I'm sure I'll have said something that will have offended someone that will unsubscribe from me. I did last year. So so let's balance that out for me, mate. Balance that out for me. I can only be me, man. I can only be me. The good, the bad, the ugly. A lot of people, like, there was people that commented on this one last year, and they're like, I just watch this to be entertained, not for this. And I was like, okay, cool. Well, I mean, but you know, like, there's what am I supposed to talk about during these videos? If not things that are happening in the world. And I like to do my review of 2025 and be that political or not. There we go. Sweet. Let's go. Looking forward to bringing a couple of new series. I have bought my Mogul and Alchemy Factory. I tried playing Alchemy Factory earlier today, and I'm really struggling to get the hang of the controls. If I want to do a series on that, I think I'm going to have to play it a little bit first to make it a lot smoother experience for those watching. So I've got that to look forward to, and then Mind Mogul, which I picked up and could play really easy, and I was like, this is going to be such an easy game to stream and have some fun with. So not stream, like do a let's play on. A bit like Parcel Factory Simulator, I guess, is how I'd sort of compare it, really. A lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to bringing it into the channel so you guys can see it and have a good time with me. I'm going to take all this back to collector because we've got so much stuff. Let's see if we can get it, man. But no, I am blessed, and the Discord is going really well as well. Thank you all so much. Lovely to see your messages over Christmas and stuff like that, man. I'm blessed. 2026, we're going for it. We're going to have, should we say 5,000? Should we aim for 5,000 subscribers? Is that mental? A year and 3 months, and I've got 2,000. Can we do 5,000? Can we smash it out even further? What am I going here for? That was my reptilian brain not thinking about what he's doing and just smashing into it. Okay, cool. Let's head this way. I'm going to head to this collector. Mate, I think we might even have a... No, we're not going to finish it. It was a bit lower than I expected last time, actually, if I remember rightly. We have got about 5 items at once. That's exciting, isn't it? Here we go. Be nice and never worry about you again, my friend. Never worry about you again. Sweet. Bosch and Shia. Look at this, man. This is so many items. Oh my word. It's getting up there, baby. Oh, screw it. It's worth a load, but you can have it. Oh, we're nearly there, my friends. We're nearly there. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. We're gonna sleep in Bonnie View. It's gonna be a real good time. There's my Bonnie. She's Bonnie Blue. Do-do-ba-do, boo-boo-ba-do. I'm gonna sleep in Bonnie View. Head to the dungeon where I keep my friends. Boing, boing. I want to say a huge thanks for your support on this series, and oh, this is a mess. I love it. Did I get some more love pillows? Let's get some. See if we've got some more. I think I might do actually. Da 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 do. No, I don't. No, I don't. I have a nice machete though. Take that. Yeah, that's psycho. We'll have that. There we go. Doink, doink, doink. Yeehaw! Hello, our little dungeon. My little dungeon. My first ever dungeon with a machete on the wall and a screwdriver on the sink. Man, it's like an episode of Saw. It did start off as a sex dungeon, as you can see, but it's slowly morphed into just a serial killer's home, which I can't wait to make in what's it called? Hang on, have I got the epic item? I should take that out as well before I accidentally sell it somewhere. Where the hell is it? Where the hell is it? Oh, hang on. What have I done? What have I done? Have I sold it? Did I click it to sell? Oh no, let's get back. Let's see if we can get back before anything is, and let's not mess about. Let's not sleep for the day. We're not staying at Bonnie View tonight. Oh no, where is it? Is it in there somewhere? We threw it in the back of the truck, right? Oh no. Oh, I better not have sold it. Oh, I better not have sold it. We can't get it back if we sell it. Oh no. Heading to the Feeble Farm. There we go. Heading around here. Oh, please tell me we didn't put it on the market. Right, it won't have sold because that's not enough money for it to have sold. My word, what a fool I am. Whoa, that was close. That was a genuine mistake. Let's stick that in there, shall we? Jeez Louise. In fact, let's just take some of this other crap out. So I'm ready for the next episode. Bosh, 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 bosh. Oh, how many of you saw that? How many of you saw that and were like, Grim, no! I'm taking stuff out! I'm doing it again! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Ah, oh, for goodness sake. Right, is this all the stuff on the floor? Probably. Who the hell knows? Make sure we get the big items in. Let's not mess about. Oh, for goodness sake, that's pretty big. That's pretty big. Get rid of the box. Boom, box, boom, boom, boom. Do that. No more free space. God damn it. We don't want you in there. Get you in there. Boom. That was too close, man. Oh, how many of you were freaking out when I did that and not focusing because I'm too busy talking about what's happening in the Matrix. Pachow. 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 Whoa. Excellent. Right, rock and roll. Better head back to Bonnie View for sleep. Oh my word, that was nerve-wracking. I'll put this sword away. Like I say, this farmhouse, we're going to have all these epics on display, so not long until we get them all. Speaking of epic, there it is. There's one of them. We found an alien egg. Can you believe it? Yeah, man, that was cool. That was so very cool. Right, head this way, maybe? This way? Where's the bridge? Should be this way, right? Why are we at the junkyard? How do we get there? Man, I tell you, I'm so lost with the junkyard's position on the map, if I'm honest with you. I get so lost with it so quickly. So we're right back over this side of the bridge. Oh well. I'm just not used to having the extra space, you know what I mean? Way up there. Off-roading in our box truck. I should just end the video, because I'm absolutely... In fact, we don't have to go back to Bonnie View, do we? We can head somewhere else. If I unstuck us, will it put us on a road nearby? Look at that, man. Look at that. Right near the motel. Sweet, we can go back to the mansion. Excellent. Man, like I say, we'll head for 5,000 this year. See what happens. I think we'll get 2,000 in the next few weeks anyway. So why not set lofty goals? If you don't, what's my New Year's resolution? Lose some weight, man. I need to lose some of this weight. I got a lot of weight on me right now. I was considering gym, and then I was like, 30 quid. I'm not considering the gym anymore. Okay. Oh, look at them all, man. Don't look great. Don't look great. Oh, last episode was a weird one. Sorry about that. It was so distracting with all the kids here, I'll be honest with you. I couldn't concentrate on what was going on because there was just so much happening in the room. And oh well, this is, by the way, this is looking really fine. This is looking really cool. I'm really happy with this house. That definitely creaks, that door, doesn't it? We haven't seen as many musical instruments recently either. Right, stop gabbing. Stop gabbing. Get to bed. Been an hour-long episode. You're welcome. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, I want to say a huge thank you to the people that support the channel. In fact, there's one new member, actually. I need to put the name on, and I forgot to do it before the start of the episode. But there we go. We've got Kitty Goes Rough, Jim Paulart, Polly K, Velvet Gloves, Sarah Stone, Sweet and Low, Lucky 7 Gaming, The Bitch from Hell, Underground Bob, Melanie Prince, Skylar, and my dude. Sorry, I can't remember which one of you it was. It was my dude. Do. Oh, I can't view it. Why won't it let me view it on my phone? Immortal Prince. Thank you for becoming one of the members. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed all the early content as it comes on. It really helps me out, man. It helps give me like a secure thing that I get each month. So cheers, man. Until then. Until next time. Not until then. I love you all. Happy 2025, 6. Let's have a good year. Love you. Ta-ra.